problem with setting up a package like that is, one, everyone is setting up packages like that. It doesn't set you apart. And if you are trying to get clients, you know that it can be hard sometimes when you are competing with a bunch of other people that are doing the same thing that you are. And most of the time, what happens is that the business owner will go with whatever is cheaper. When you are a VA or an OBM or anywhere in the operations field, it's very common for people, especially when they first get started, to set an hourly rate. And then they create packages where their clients can choose to say have like 40 hours a month. And this is what the price is for 40 hours a month. And you kind of set up this is how much I get paid per hour. And I'm going to work this many hours for you. And I'll just do whatever you want, kind of thing. So the problem with setting up a package like that is, one, everyone is setting up packages like that. It doesn't set you apart. And if you are trying to get clients, you know that it can be hard sometimes when you are competing with a bunch of other people that are doing the same thing that you are. And most of the time, what happens is that the business owner will go with whatever is cheaper. So I want to present to you a different way of thinking about your offer, really, that you are presenting to clients, and start thinking about how you can change your hourly pricing to more of a retainer model. Now, it kind of is a retainer model by saying, like, if I work 40 hours for you, it's $3,000 a month. That kind of sets a retainer that I will work up to 40 hours for you. Here's the problem with doing something like that. Sometimes the business owner, they don't know how many hours something is going to take. They also don't know if they do know how long it's going to take, they don't know how long it's going to take you. And so if you have so many hours that you're putting towards a certain client, I know it's hard because for you, it works out better to say, okay, I'm going to work say 30 hours a week. And so if I'm working 10 hours for each client, then I could have 3 clients. That math makes sense, but sometimes you are going to do something that you actually can get done a lot faster than you think. Then there's going to be projects that you get that maybe takes a little bit longer than you think. And so it's hard to know how long things actually take. The other thing is, if someone gives you something to do and you have, say, 10 hours to do it, then there sometimes runs into the problem where you're like, well, I'll just take a little bit longer to get this done because I have to fill in the hours. So having, instead of an hourly based retainer and do a result based retainer, is much easier, one, for you, and it makes more sense for the business owner. So let's talk through that. What does a retainer that is based off of results, what does that look like? So you can still have, say, I have a $1,000 package, a $2,000 package, and a $3,000 package. That's fine. What results are you going to get from each one of those packages? And you can stack them. So if they get the $1,000 one, they're going to get X result. If they get $2,000, they're going to get X and Y. If they get the $3,000 result, then they're going to get X, Y, and Z. So they just can decide what results they're going to get, or it could be based off of time. So it could be that you're going to get this in this amount of time. Not hours, but more like in 6 weeks, this is what we're going to do. Or in 2 months, this is what we're going to do. So you can do it time-based that way. I like more of like, this is the result that you're going to get. So let's say that you are a social media manager. Let's use that as our example. And you do social media for people. Instead of saying like, I'm going to post 2 posts for you every single day, and I'm going to be doing a reel, and I'm going to do X, Y, Z. Like, really, the business owner, they don't care so much what it is that you're going to do. They want the result of that. And so when you are looking at results driven, if you are running someone's social media, why are you running someone's social media? Why do they want to be on social media? So these are questions as you're going through a strategy call with them that you can be asking them. And that's going to help you then present your package in a way that makes sense because they're telling you this is the result I want. So let's say that you are running someone's social media, and their goal is to get people into a free Facebook group. So you can say through all your social media posts, our goal is to increase your Facebook group by 10% every single month. And that's what we're going to be working towards. And you can set maybe low level goals, mid tier goals, and high level goals of what it is that you're going to do by posting on social media. And that could be that maybe you need to post a little bit more at the end of the month to get people in. But you are then, when you are looking at the result that you're trying to get for your client, you are also going to have more buy-in into this because you promised you were going to get them a certain result. So I want you to start thinking through all the things that you offer and start thinking about what are the results, what's the tangible outcomes that you are going to give people. Then you could start setting your retainers based off of those results. So let's use podcasts as an example. So let's say that you are going to help somebody publish their podcast, and then you also are going to get them booked on podcasts. So your outcome could be, I'll publish 4 podcasts for you every month. So that would be one a week. And that could be your bottom tier level we'll just say $1,000. We'll just keep our same examples. But if you want to have me do that, plus I can also get you on 6 podcasts a month, then that'll be $2,000. So you see, there's the results. It has nothing to do with the amount of hours that I'm working. And that could be something that I outsource to, maybe I have a team that does a lot of that. Or it could be that it's something that you can do in a short amount of time, but it's going to get them the result that they're looking for. So when you create these result-based retainers, it helps the business owner be able to decide, yes, I want to do that, or no, I don't, because is that the result that I want? I'm hiring. The reason that a business owner is hiring is because they're looking for a specific result. So if you can offer them that result, they're going to go with you versus going with somebody else, especially if they say, well, it's 10 hours for this. Now, if you're a general VA and you kind of just do a catch-all of everything, then it's time to start niching down a little bit. I want you to start thinking about what are your favorite things to do? Is it that you promise that at the end of every day they will be at inbox 0 because that's your favorite thing? Find what are your favorite things to do? What are your favorite results that you can get clients? And then you want to start crafting your packages around that. Now, we offer a free call that walks through, we look at your pricing, we look at how all of that goes together. And so if you have not booked your call yet, make sure that you book a call. There's a link that's below this video, and you can get your free Chart Your Victory call. And this is a one-on-one call with my team, and they look through your packaging. They help you with how to do a strategy session and how to put that all together. There also is a workbook that goes along with this video. Once you download this workbook, it's going to walk you through different pricing strategies because there's lots of different strategies that you can use. So I want to give you a couple different options and different things that you can look at when it comes to pricing. And this is a way that you can really start making more money and working less time just because you've restructured the way that you have done your pricing. So make sure that you check that out. If you are not a member of the Ops Yacht Club yet, that's where you get access to all of our workbooks, all of our trainings, and the amazing community of people that are just like you that are working on making their operations better and streamlining their systems. You can go to the link below inside the description, and it will give you the option to click on to go to our Ops Yacht Club. That's our free community that's for people just like you. And like I said, you have all of those amazing resources that you can find inside.